Wait 2 more minutes. Okay, are you visible, right? Okay, wait 5 minutes. Wait 5 more minutes. Wait 5 more minutes. Wait 5 more minutes. It will start the session. Okay, DRDC activities, real-time scenarios. One is DC. What is DC? Okay, what is DC? What is DR? Okay, okay. DC, nothing but data center, nothing but data recovery. Okay, this is these two environments in different locations. Suppose earthquake will be happen in any one location. Will switch to DR activity. Suppose we are in DC. DC. DC nothing but that is production. DR also production. Okay, production. DR replica for DC. Replica in DC. Okay, replica. All just replica of DC servers. Replica of DC servers. Everything is same. DEC and DRE, everything is same. Every 3 months we can perform the DC DR activities. Is there any problems happen? We will rectify internally configuration. That is nothing but configuration issues and any 404 issues, any 500 issues, any 502, 503, 504 issues will be resolved internally before moving to DR activity. We taken downtime weekends, downtime in weekends and tested the activity. If successfully tested, then only we are moved to DR activities. If any issues, we will resolve in the testing mode. After that, in the testing mode, everything is okay. Then we can move to the DR activity. Otherwise, we cannot move to the DR activities. Okay. First, we can identify the issues. In the testing mode. And resolve the issues in DR environment. After this, prepare the documentation for the activity. And send to the managers for approval. Send managers to approval. Everything is okay. We can switch over activity planet based on the requirement, based on the client requirement. Okay, this is the we have did this in real time scenarios. Now, what is in real time scenarios? DC enabled DR disabled mode will be there. Enable disable modes. Okay, suppose DC enabled DR disabled. Okay, this is the scenarios. In the this is DNS team will move the traffic into traffic according to the requirement. According to the requirement, DNS team will do this DC enable disable activities. Suppose we are in DC. Suppose we are in DC. Below properties applicable. Below properties applicable. Suppose we are in DR. Below properties will be applicable. See, enable. Okay, like this it will DNS team will be routed the traffic in the certain properties. After that, before contacting the DNS team steps, I will write the steps of DR activity. Steps for DR activity, DC to DR. Okay, steps for DC to DR. Now take downtime for the client based on the client requirement. We will schedule the activity. Mostly weekends will be performed activities mostly. Okay, after this send the documentation for DCDR activity without a delay. After this, raise CR in ticketing tool, either ServiceNow or Jira or any supporting tools will be using. Okay, after that take approvals from all teams, especially cab authority team and client manager approvals need. After this we will schedule the activities. Okay, and create the change task for DB team, DNS team, OS team, networking teams, and other supporting teams. Here the change tickets, change task. Okay, change will be completed within the window. Window. If you want require extra time, take approval in client through mail communication and attached into the CR. Okay, this will be doing in the real time scenarios. Everything is done, everything is performed, 7 steps are good, everything is done. Okay, everything is tested, everything is normally working fine, testing mode also success. Then we are perform DR activity today. Okay, assume today is Sunday, we can perform activity between 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. schedule the activity. Assume today is Sunday. Okay, assume today is Sunday. Okay, we schedule the activity 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is out of the business. Okay, there is no business is running 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Or we can schedule 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. This also sometimes this also applicable. This is non-business hours. Okay, 11 p.m. This is non-business hours. We can set first step. Step 1. We can set maintenance page in http://conf in DC and DR web servers. Step 2, down the DC servers and inform to DB team. Step 3, database will switch DC to DR. Everything is okay. Step 4, inform to DB or contact to DB team, contact to DNS team. Will traffic will be moved to DC to DR. Okay, DC is disabled and DR is enabled. This will be step 4. Okay, step 5. Okay, remove the maintenance. Okay, sorry. Okay, change the configuration files and IP address of the DR. Yeah, that nothing but data source IP address, data source scan IP address, scan IP address, comma, port number. I will show you the URL. What is the URL we can use? I will show you. I will show you the URL. Don't worry, I will show. This is my notes. This is the database URL. Okay. This is suppose DC IP address. Assume that 177.0.1.3. Okay. 1.3 is the DC IP address. DR IP address 125.4.56.78 is the DR IP address. Okay. We can change DC IP address to DR data source IP address. I will show you. I will show you this. Previously, it will be there. .177.0.1.3 and the port number is 1521. This is 1369 is the IP address, or 1349 can use any port number until 65,539 until you can use any port number. This is DC data source URL. Now we can use DR, change DC IP address to DR. Now we can mention 125.4.56.78. Port number is 1729 is the port number. XC. This is DR IP, scan IP, DR data source, scan IP address and port numbers. This is step number 5. This is step number 5. This is step number 5. After this, step 6, test the data source connection and accessing application or not. Verify end to end. Any errors found, troubleshoot the change window, troubleshoot within the change windows. Sometimes we can observe in DC DR activities some of the error status code, some of the error status codes observed. One is 503 issues, one is 504 issues, another thing is 404 issues identified in real-time scenarios. These three is we can identified, and another thing, another most important 500 important. These four we can observe in our DC DR activities in the real-time scenarios. What is the 503? Okay, request unable to handle the server. Okay, 504 transaction timeout, transaction or gateway timeout, gateway timeout. This pages are renamed or removed or modified the files, that is login files or JSP files, etc. Okay, this is 500 internal server error. Internal server error nothing but generate and propagate issues. Okay, this is how to resolve 503 issues. 503 issues resolution in the DR activity. Resolution in the DC DR activity. We have updated the CR ticket for load balancer team and web application firewall team, and this contacting the teams request is coming or not, we can verify through IP address, verify through backend IP address, through IP address, okay, IP address or any misconfigurations or port numbers. We can identify and enable the port numbers. Maximum port number issues only. Maximum port number issues. We configure port number. We are configure in IHS servers 3443, but load balancer and WAP team configured 8080 or 8082. This leads misconfigurations based on the architecture, based on the industry architectures, will enable port numbers, etc. Okay, this is 503 issues. So 504 contact network team and application owners and application development team for resolution resolution of 504, so 504. And another thing, 404 or 404 files renamed or moved temporarily, verify in HTTP server configuration level. And 500 issues, verify application is accessing 3443 or not, and verify 22 module, verify if 22 module enable or not, verify. And SSL load modules you can verify any port to conflict issues you can verify. These are the things need to be considered in the real-time scenarios. These all the things need to be keep it in mind and resolve the issues in the real-time scenarios. Okay, this will okay, this is the thing. After this, finally change window closed, and all issues are resolved. Okay, all issues are resolved. Application testing also completed, and sanity also completed. This is the DEC DR activity. Same DR DC also same thing. These are the steps need to be remember. Suppose in case, suppose in case everything is good and all configurations are okay, fine, okay, verified, still not generated the log, that is system out.log and system error.logs not generated. So everything is okay, everything is fine, no issues reporting. Contact DNS team, which environment is enabled and which environment is disabled. We can verify through change a task or service no ticketing tool. Okay, these are the things, real-time scenarios when perform DC DR activity. This is the thing we can consider. These are the things we face in real-time scenarios. This is the DC DR activity. This is the things We can consider each and every error. You can resolve in the change window. Finally, successfully completed and verified. Later, we will send to the client via mail communication. Mail communication. Hi, sir. Greetings. Or we can call it about sir, or we can call it about name. Hi, we can call it about name. Whatever that name is, we can call it about now. We are perform DCDR activity successfully completed within the change window. Kindly verify from your end and revert back the suitable message. Okay, and attach the screenshot. Attach the screenshots for login pages and remaining things remaining things. Okay, after that, thanks and regards, and we can mention the name and team name. Okay, Bash team. You can do it like this. You can send the mail to the client. Okay, waiting for the response. Everything is perfect. After this is the thing and done in real time scenarios. This is the DCDR activity. Is the thing same DRDC, DCDR, same thing we can set. Okay, I will save this notepad DCDR, comma DRDC. Okay, this is the thing happened in real time scenarios. Okay, this is in real time scenarios. These are the steps need to be done in real time scenarios. Is there any questions? Please comment the live chat. I will reply immediately. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Please reach out to me. I will explain in detail. Okay, if you want. Okay. Thank you for watching this. I will close the session and stop the recording and I stop the streaming. Please share to your friends and family members, those who are learning technologies and in any course. You can watch this channel in real time scenarios. We will mention in the real time scenarios. Okay, please share to your